Oh, there you go. Sorry. I had my mic turned off. My bad. Sorry. Anyways, if you didn't hear me earlier, I was being eaten by mosquitoes. There's a whole ton of them. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. Anyways, so if you look behind me, there is the LaFon, and I made a video for all the new mod parts, because when I sent it to the shop, and all the parts that were broken just happened to be the parts that were broken, that got broke when the car drove over my bike. So that's my excuse, and that I'm gonna stick with it. There's an exhaust, new pegs, new levers. I got new plastics, new chain. I rejetted the carb and stuff like that. If you want to see what it looks like, if I get enough people in here who say they want to watch the season finale is supposed to be played on the 16th, or not the 16th. Hold on, what day is it? On the 18th, but I'll show everybody a preview of what it is and all the mods, the video I made. It's not a very long video, but I can show everybody if they want me to later on. So how's everybody doing? Kerbo, yes, I wrote it. And for those people who are familiar, I drove it from Spring to Conroe. I actually took it on the freeway. Strangest thing, and I'll have a whole video about all this stuff that I'm talking about now, but the strangest thing now is that I can gun it, and I never go wide open throttle. But I get all the way to 9,000 RPM, and I have to stop throttling it because I don't want to go into redline, because it's got more. I can give it more, and I can get into redline now. So that's pretty. That's a vast improvement. So I'm thinking of going back to the 34 tooth in the rear. Johnny Rides, yes, Streamlabs, and I'm telling you now, since the first video you saw, it has taken me that long to get it this far. If you want me to help you build some of this stuff, I can totally give you advice on how to set this stuff up. Yeah, Conroe Grand Squad. You know what? I was near Cut and Shoot, and that's where the 3 bikes that I saw on Northwest Houston Mini Motos, they were at. So if I had just posted saying I was in that area, I could have rode around with some new people. They were all like OG Grom. They're all Groms, which is fine. And then I get to show my new stuff too. Kerbo, hey. JT Vlogs, hey, what's up? Good to see you again. And see, again, and the last time I saw you was riding on the road. Yeah, I ran into some people, including Moto Mantooth on Luetta driving home one day. So it was to give you a little bit of information, that's a stainless steel exhaust. Oh, and look where the peg is now. Here's the peg. It is no longer like all the way. Anyone who has it's no longer all the way down here. It's all the way back here. And then see, look, there's the brake. And it is, oh shoot. I dropped the mic. And it is awesome. And the only reason that it's awesome is because now I can turn and not feel like I'm going to kill myself when I turn, when I hit my peg on the ground, because I think it's almost impossible for me to hit the peg on the ground now, how high it is. Yeah, you know what? I got the garage closed, and it's a giant wall of metal, so it's probably not doing so good. Let me open it back up. Hold on. Okay, I opened up the garage door, which is probably going to make me killed by mosquitoes, but at least it won't. You'll get a better stream out of it. Stream the con. Keep your. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the freezing thing. Johnny Rides, I'll make that part for you, and then after I print a couple of them, I'll make two just so that you'll have one just in case, because you might have to do a little sanding to get it to fit perfectly, and then just in case. So I'll put it in my backpack, and if I ever see you out on a ride, I can give it to you, or if you're nearby. Joe Dirt, hey, welcome back. So, I got the tack for the Ruckus, but yet I haven't still installed it yet. And my fault, because I've been so excited about getting this thing off of a truck that I washed it and I cleaned it. I played with the baffle to put on the exhaust and take the baffle off of the exhaust to see what it would sound like. And then, look at this. Whoop. The levers flip. Super cool. So, I mean, for people who drop their bikes, hopefully that's not going to be me. Or I don't want it to be me. Wait, all chat messages. Yeah, you know, it's just mosquitoes. I don't mind being bit by mosquitoes. I just don't want to be bit by a mosquito that has any diseases in it. So I figure around whenever I get like, because I got how many people in here right now? I got 7. If I get like a few more people in here, I'll go ahead and give you a preview of Thursday's video, which is the season finale. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the first part really fast. Let me know if you hear sound. Okay, it's just gonna be a few seconds. All right, did you hear sound? Let me know if you heard sound off of that, and if you did, then I did it right, because I'm really trying. You know, I was gonna buy off, so when I was sitting in the garage I could spray myself, but I ran out of time, because by the time I realized there was 1,000 mosquitoes, like, wanting to drink my blood, I already had, it was too close to starting the chat, and I don't want to be late. Because the first live chat that I did, I started, like, 30 minutes late, because I totally couldn't figure out what I was doing. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about the tachometer. I don't have it on here on the Ruckus yet. I'm obviously going to do a moto vlog with the Lafon. I kind of want to have people hear what it sounds like. Actually, I could do it now, can't I? I guess I could if I wanted to now. It's pretty loud. So did anyone hear that little sample of video footage that I played? I can't tell because there's a huge delay in what I say and when people respond. So how's everybody doing? Anyone get any rides in? Anyone get caught in a hurricane? Anyone buy any new parts? Anyone have any questions? I want to say I think I've heard it. Okay, yeah, it was a little piece. But yeah, I guess I could play it later on. Yeah, it was just the first part with the music. I'll try to play the whole thing next time. Is it still buffering a lot? Is it really that bad? I can move the computer to like a different spot if we need to. Let's see. Where can I move to? Alright, I'm going to pick up the computer and the desk and move it over. How about now? Can you hear me again? I think I see it moving, so I think you can hear me. Sorry. I tried to make it better, and then I dropped a whole bunch of people because I'm being a nerd trying to get a better Wi-Fi signal by moving the laptop. Where did I put my phone? I have to have my phone because I can't read these text messages. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about all of that. I know that I wrote Thursday went on the Woodlands chart, yay. Hey, Johnny Rides, if you're still here, look behind me. Does it look familiar, Mr. Johnny Rides? Wah, wah, wah. It's like a little mini sumo. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome, dude. Hey, yay! I got a new subscriber. Now you can see all the sweat on my forehead. Thank you, subscriber person. Yeah, that thing is super fun to ride, but you know, anything with a two-stroke is like, it's like there's no like slow. It's either you're flooring it or you're not going. It's like either off or on, which is awesome. Are you gonna leave yours a dirt bike, or are you gonna do a track bike like this one? Oh, you already got the rims for it. Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, the next time I do a live stream, which will be Wednesday at 7:30, I'll do it inside the house, and hopefully I can do it in the office. If I do it in the office, then I don't have to, I can wire in, which it would be awesome to do if I could wire in. Wow, I got a subscriber while we're doing this again. I like that. I can't see likes though. I don't know how to find out how many likes the video has. So if you liked it, then thank you for whoever did that. See, okay, so Mr. Johnny Rise, if you do track bike with it, let's go to the go-kart track one day with some other people from Mini Motos, because they have track bikes, and we'll do like some enduro riding or something. Try to ride around, and I'm not like the best at it, nor have I ever tried to ride on a track, but I would certainly love to practice. Silver Echo, hey, what's up? You're the new subscriber, right? Yeah, I see it right here, 2 minutes ago. Thank you very much. Welcome and enjoy. Welcome to come down here for the ride, for the live chat. Hold on. Mr. Jeffrey Fret. Yo, what's up? Can you see the Grom? I mean the... Uh-oh. Did you hear me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a Grom. See? She's back. Not that I don't like you, Whataburger Ruckus. Whataburger Ruckus. See? But sometimes I need to be in a manual transmission bike. Which, by the way, as a preview, the rear set on this is a racing rear set. So now my gears are 1 up, 4 down. Which is what I was told is what super bikes are like. So, yeah. But it'll take some getting used to. I just have to sit there and really think about when I'm shifting gears, what is going on. Am I shifting correctly? Am I... Because I don't want to, like, accidentally downshift while I'm you know, getting on the freeway or something, which, by the way, I'm not going to do a lot. Yeah, 501. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I don't, you know, I've never had a YouTube channel, so I don't know what growth is like. It's like maybe anywhere between no people and maybe at the most 8 people in a day subscribe. I guess that's pretty good. Anyways, who wants to see a preview of the season finale for season 1? It's the intro for the when I take the ruckus. So if you don't see it now, you'll still see the video on Tuesday, but I can go ahead and play it now if you want to see it. Oh man. Yeah, Jeffrey Fred, the ruckus is good. I just need to put the tack on. I got it, then I got this bike, and then I haven't had a chance to put it on yet, so I thought I was going to go ahead and make a video of put it on the ruckus, because I'm telling you, this is my 3rd tachometer for this thing, and I can't get a single one to work. But then I had a direct coil ignition, and then I reverted back to the old ignition coil, so I want to put the direct coil back on again and see what it looks like. Yeah, if you do at least, yeah, that's good, better than me. Yeah, but you know what, Mr. Johnny Rides, that was the coolest mouse pad ever. One, for playing video games, and especially shooters where you need to move your arm all over the freaking place, yay, that's a great solution. I've never actually had a mouse pad that big, so yay. And then, of course, the scenery while you're using the mouse pad. If anyone wants to know what the heck I'm talking about, go ahead and go to YouTube and check out Johnny Rides. He has a channel. Let's see. Okay, so I'll go ahead and play it. I could play it again later on too, but I'm going to try it and see if it streams now pretty well. Let me know if it does good. I'll switch out as soon as it's done. Alright, here we go. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Small Engine Velocity and the Season 1 Ender episode. I thought I would end it with this piece of news, and that news is that the LaFawn is back. It is in my driveway right now. I'm about to record some gimbal footage of it and go over exactly what has changed on that bike. I can tell you right now that I'm pretty excited about it. There's a lot of cool changes that were made, and it wasn't like it was on purpose. If anyone's just joining at the LaFawn, one day I was driving to work, I was in a gas station, and someone was not paying attention, backed over the bike by turning into it sharply, and dragged it pretty much across the ground. Lots of parts were bent, nothing was really broken, but everything was scratched, so I went ahead and whenever they gave me the insurance money, I said, give me everything that LaFawn makes that's aftermarket. I don't care what it is, so that my viewers can see what is new made by LaFawn for the KP Mini. Anyways, here we go. Go ahead and check out some of this awesome gimbal footage, and we'll do a little bit of talking about the mods so far. Well, there you go. The new LaFawn. And the first thing that I changed was the chain. The chain was terrible. It kept on stretching. I don't think I did a lot of videos asking for advice on this. It just kept on stretching and stretching, and eventually I went ahead and got a DID chain. I expect to adjust it maybe a couple more times, but I don't think I need to change it much more, or adjust it a few more times after that. Then the second thing that we did was we went ahead and rejetted the carb. The reason we rejetted the carb is because of the exhaust that you'll see in just a little bit. And also, a lot of these China bikes, they come lean so that they could pass emissions. So even if you just got it, you still need to rejet the carb to get more power out of it and run right. If you look here, this is the rear set, or the levers. This is the brake side. If you notice, it is way higher and further back. There's the brake, the lever action, and there's the peg. It's way high up there. Look at it in relation to the exhaust. Now if you look to the right under there, this is where the pedals, or the pegs, used to be. And now it's been moved all the way up. Now the way it connects is that old tube system. And then if you look, there's a bunch of screw holes for you to adjust that peg and lever wherever that you want to put it on the bike. There's a lot of options, a lot of it to move back, to tilt it forward a little bit. I need to tilt it forward a little bit. It's a little bit high. And then there's where you can see, I think that's the master cylinder that it connects to. But it looks good. I like it so far. This is the shifter side. The one thing that you'll need to note is that, of course, it's pushed back way higher so you can get more use out of your tire. But then if you look, the shifter lever has been flipped. It also has the same adjustments as the other one. Of course, it has the holes in the top for a master cylinder like on the other side, but there is none. But look, the shifter has been flipped over to the other side. So what does that mean to you? That means that the gears is now 1 up, 4 down, racing style, track style. And the way you sit on this bike now, it is totally legitimate for you to want to put to be track style, because you are in a leaning position, almost facing forward. Now, what does it look like on the bike? You know, it's like an orange-red. It matches a little bit. And when you scoot back away from the bike, it looks pretty good. I like it. I like the positioning, but I haven't driven it very much yet. I still have to get used to that shifting pattern, but so far I like the way I sit on it. I've driven it around the block a couple of times. Also, I got the KP Moto Club. I think that's what they call it, KP Moto Club. These are the official Defon parts. And if you look at that black part, there's screws on the other side, and you can slide in and out that black part so you can make it longer. It's also adjustable for how high you want it to be off the plate, or off the bracket, and then also flips up, which is great. If you drop your bike, it can flip up and not bend and break like the last time mine happened. A good thing to know is that these connect to the stock brackets. They don't need a replacement like the modification I did with the early Grom part. Now here is the stainless steel exhaust, and what can I say? I mean, it's super shiny, it's mandrel bent, it's sectioned off so that it's graduated to get larger and larger towards the end, and then the muffler is also is stainless, and it's also a slip-on, so you could change it if you wanted to. I'm pretty impressed with the sound, and so far from what I can tell, it is a power adder. But of course I did it at the same time I did the rejetting of the carburetor. It's a KP Moto Club piece. You can see it on the top. It's etched into the stainless. And just the beauty of these sections and how it's graduated and how it's mandrel bent. It's not crush bent or anything like that. It's very smooth and very flowing. I think it's going to be a wonderful power adder. Now there is a baffle in the back. You can see it inside, and there's a little rubber thing that you pull off right here, and then there's a screw that's on the inside, and it you can take the baffle out and you can see, and you can make it a lot louder. So here is what it sounds like with the baffle on. I'll let you be the judge of how you like the sound. It's much more throaty than it was before, and there's a lot of a lower tone. It's definitely an improvement over the super quiet stock exhaust that I liked, but it just didn't sound very good to me. And of course it felt restricted with all those carburetors. Now, here is me removing the baffle. I believe it's a 6mm Allen wrench. Go ahead with my multi-tool and take off that set screw. Which, another thing about this set screw was I was pretty impressed because it's a stainless set screw. Like, it's pretty hard to break. Now, of course, the baffle is in there, and it was pretty hard for me to get out, but it's good that it was hard to get out, because if it was really loose in there, then you'd get a lot of rattling when you're accelerating. Here is the baffle. Looks like the end of a machine gun, or some type of laser gun or weapon. And now, when you look inside the exhaust, it is completely open. I'll let you be the judge of how this sounds. And just so you know, this is my preferred sound that I want on there. The recording that I made doesn't really do it justice. I mean, it is a lot more throaty and loud and poppy. It sounds kind of like my friend's Grom's exhausts. Remember, this is slip-on, so you can replace it. Anyways, that is it for the mods. Wow. I mean, I have to say, taking the baffle out made it a lot louder. And I'm going to leave it like that because it sounds great. Compared to that stock exhaust where it was super silent. Alright, I went ahead and cut out because the end is just something I'd like to actually have people see whenever it's time to watch the video. Only because it has some special message that I want everyone to hear. So you'll have to see that on Tuesday. Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday. It's already produced. It's already sitting there. I wanted to pick the day that we normally go on our group ride whenever it gets released. So, what does everybody think? Anyone have any questions? You guys get to ask me questions before anyone can comment on the video, since you got to spend some time here. So, ask away. Let me know what you think about those parts. To me, without the baffle, and the video just doesn't do it justice, but without the baffle, it is amazing. Like, I feel like I'm riding like a Gixxer or something, like, you know, something big. It's like, brrr. So for 150cc little tiny motor, I'm sure people were looking at me when they could hear my car with my bike with their windows open going, that doesn't sound accurate. Do you think it'll be a mini moto? Do it. That's all I have to say, is do it. Whether or not you buy a clone or not, you need to buy a mini moto because you live on our side of town and there is a bazillion people to mob around with. It's fun. I like the community. I mean, okay, so a mini bike is cool by yourself to ride around, but when there's like 3 or 4 and there's like a community and you guys go eat something and then you go ride around or go to the stunt lot, it's super fun. Anyways, I apologize if the delay was bad. I've never streamed a video playing off my computer before, so I didn't know if it sounded any good. Insurance wise, for this bike and for the Ruckus cost me $205. $205 a year, and that's pretty normal. It's actually high comparatively to other people who have insurance. You know what? When we did the carburetor, all we did was jet up. It is jet. The PZ26 you can rejet, and we jetted up. And with the exhaust, and then with the short intake with the K&N filter, like it's night and day, the difference between stock and this. It's like I can when I got on the freeway to go to Conroe today, I never wide open throttled it. And for a 150cc motor on the freeway, that doesn't sound right, right? If you feel like you should be wide open throttle everywhere you go on the freeway because you're just trying to get enough speed. Yeah, so I was getting close to 70, and I was getting close to 9K, and I didn't really want to ride on there. But for this particular bike, JT Vlogs, I can go set 65 pretty easy, and I can get to 70. But then when you're at 70, you're riding redline, which is one of the reasons why I want to tooth down to back to the take away 2 teeth and go to the 35 again, because I had the 35 on when it was stock, and it didn't really work very well. Should you go with the PZ30? Maybe. I've heard people already putting the Mikumi carb, the VM22, the 26mm one, the same size, but it's bored out wider in the center, and it's supposed to get you better airflow. Everybody I've ever known who has put a Mikumi on any bike, like any Grom clone or whatever, they always say they get better improvement, better mid-range. But I mean, it's amazing how much more power I'm getting out of this thing. I'm impressed. Yeah, night and day. Like, it's a lot. Have you seen the 300cc swap on the Grom? Yes, I have. And you know what's funny is they make a bracket, a mounting bracket, to put a 300cc in it. And then all you have to do is wire up all the wires and use the original harness. So you have to have a full donor bike. And I don't know what bike that is, but there's a donor bike that you can get, and then you could put the 300cc in there. I watched a whole video about it because it was very interesting, because I wanted to know, because most of the time I see someone do a vertical motor in a Grom, they have to like cut and weld the frame and build a section in there so it'll fit and all that stuff. And I just wanted to see what it would do. Now, the guy who was making the 300cc, I saw him drive it around the parking lot, but his next video, he hasn't finished tuning it, and he's supposed to drive around. Now, keep in mind, it's also, the 300cc it's water cooled, so it comes with a mounting bracket to mount the radiator and everything. It's a great, and it's a vertical motor, and it's a Honda, so I'm imagining that for the Lifan, it shouldn't be that much modification to make it fit. But I'm not there yet. 150cc is fine with me. If I get another bike, and then another bike, and then another bike, and then I don't ride this as much, and I want to turn it into a project, then more than likely this is where I would work, because it uses a vertical motor. So on your option, what made you get a clone? Have you ever ridden a Grom? The Grom rides great. Shifting is a little bit smushy, and it sits higher. The reason I got my clone was, one, price, because it was like brand new 2-year warranty, $1,800. Well, $2,200 after tax, title, and license, because I bought it at a dealership, so they went ahead and did my plates and titling for me. It's a 5-speed rather than a 4-speed like the Grom. It's a vertical motor, and then it's 150cc rather than 125cc. What jet size did I go up to? You know what? They jetted me up, but they never told me what they jetted up. They're closed during the weekends, and I don't like texting the owner. Because he's an old guy. You know, old people with texting. So I will just wait till Monday and give him a phone call. Got in a bit late. Did you get the stainless steel? Yes, I did. Tan wear. And I took the baffle out, and it is amazing. It sounds. Took it on the freeway today, and it sounded amazing. Does pineapple ever belong on a pizza? For me, no. For my wife, she loves it. And why is it called Canadian bacon? It's ham. It's sliced ham. Is that what in Canada they call bacon? I mean, yes, bacon is ham-ish, but that, to me, it doesn't belong. See, people stopped watching as soon as I said that it doesn't belong on a pizza. That is a totally legitimate question, and I will answer any questions that like that. Thank you, Silver Echo. So I'm imagining that whatever the jet is on the bike now, he went up. Let's just say if it was a 120, he probably went up to the next, went up a couple. Because now whenever I'm using engine brake, when I'm slowing down to an intersection, it's like pa-pa, pa-pa, pa-pa. So I think it's running a little bit rich. But it's okay. Rich is better than lean, because that's how you get these bikes. When you get them from China, they get to you lean, and you have to cry a lot. Man, I am getting a lot of drop packets. I really apologize. I'll do the next stream in the inside. I'll find a nice quiet place, because now it's really bad. So anyways, what else has everybody got going on? I know somebody's got something cool to tell me or some question to ask me. Ruckus, if you saw the last video, I cleaned the variator, did the valve job, and then changed the weights to 4 and 5.5, and like I'm literally high RPM, but I'm going 45 easily now. That's crazy to me. Normally, that's something that I reserve for the people who are really good at tuning a Honda Ruckus. I'm not that great at it, but, you know. I had a question for Kerbo. Kerbo, did you say you were going to deck your motor by 1 millimeter on your Hawk? Made SRT boot 20 pounds LOL racing a Mustang on 45. Yeah. You're gonna kick a lot of cars' butts, and then they're not gonna, because no one knows the SRT4, the Neon anymore. It's been out of production, and to be honest with you, yours is the only one I've seen in the longest time. I've seen the SRT4, what's it called, Caliber. Actually, doesn't your brother have one? I've seen one around, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I like turbo cars, period. My brother bought a 2012 GTI, Volkswagen GTI for $1,000 because it had a bad timing chain or something. He spent maybe $1,500 on a professional VW mechanic to come to his house and install it for $1,500. Including replacing the valves, I think, and he got it for $2,500, and it's a turbo. That's pretty awesome. What else do I got going on? I'm sorry it's dark, but I don't want to move a lot because I got mosquitoes biting my arms. So if you're wondering why I keep doing this, it's because they're biting the crap out of me, and I don't want to die of Zika or whatever it's called. For those people that I said I was going to mail stickers to, I put them in the mailbox, but then when I went to work on Friday, they were still in the outbox. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the guy who picks up the mail didn't come and pick up the mail out of our little mailbox, because we never really ever have outgoing mail. So maybe he thought, no one's going to mail anything out today, so I don't need to come over here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to Florida, if anybody's in Florida, for Christmas, from the 22nd to the 29th, at the end of the year. So if anybody here is from Florida, that'd be cool if you want to meet up. I have no problem with that. Mr. JT Vlogs, you can totally have a sticker because you live nearby. I'll keep some in my backpack, and next time I see you in an intersection, I'll pull some out and hand them to you. You can put one on your car too. That would be awesome. I can appreciate that. I think I was talking to... Who was I talking to? Is Johnny Rides here still? Maybe. And then Silver Echo with the pineapple. That was a great question. If anyone wanted to know, does pineapple ever belong on a pizza? Me, the answer is no. To my wife, the answer is yes. And then some. And I have a problem with Canadian bacon because it looks like it's ham. Cool. Cool. I wanted to ask, are you gonna try to come out on Tuesday? We haven't announced where the location is yet. But then we're also doing a ride on 149 through the Sam Houston National Forest, that highway that goes through it. It's a 100-mile ride. I think we're gonna do. Is it 100 mile? It's gonna be a long ride, basically. So I'm personally inviting you. It'd be pretty cool if you came. You can bring a big bike too if you want to. I could care less as long as you ride with us. We'll have to do a sticker swap. Yeah, actually, I think some of the bikes, the Stay Riding stickers on my bike. It's in here somewhere. I've got a lot of stickers on my bike now. Ever since I got the vinyl cutter, I put stickers everywhere. Mr. JT Vlogs, good, you're in. I don't think I've seen you in Northwest Houston Mini Motos yet. You need to hurry up and join. So... what else we got going on today? You got me for like another hour and 15 minutes. I got... what did I was gonna say? I'm not gonna do too many more mods for now on the Lafon. For each new part that I made, or each new part that I got, like the rear set, I'm gonna do a video, and then for the exhaust, I'm gonna do an entirely separate video to try to get good sound, and then for the levers, because they're all the KP Moto Club, which is the official parts. Do I ride in the winter? Yes, I do. Texas is not really that bad. I actually got the moped in the winter and I rode it back and forth to work, but it's a 30-minute ride. As long as I have gloves on, I'm good. I'd rather it be cold than hot, to be honest with you, because at least whenever you're cold, you put more gear on, so you're a little bit safer when you ride. If I was up north, and you know, I talk to a lot of people in the ruckus groups. Whenever it's up north and it gets cold, they just put the bike away into storage because it's just too cold and there's too much snow. You can't really drive it around. I guess you can't drive it around. Unlike those people in California who can pretty much ride year-round. And it's also, mini bikes and ruckuses are super popular in Florida. Because, one, because they can ride them all the time. Two, because they have that, you don't need a special driver's license. You don't need a M certification to ride it in Florida. Let's see. What you do with the seat locking mechanism when you did the fender eliminator on the... That's funny. I just removed it. And whenever I want to take the seat off now, and this is a secret, don't tell anybody, I stick my finger up on the bottom and then push that little nub in, and then the seat comes right off. I know that's probably a bad idea because I guess you can steal your bike. I don't know. Can you steal from underneath there? I don't know. But yeah, I just took the mechanism off. I got tired of trying to figure out where I was going to drill a hole, where I was going to put it, make sure the key would fit. I mean, that's a terrible place they put it. They put it on the ugly duck fin that no one wants to put on there. That's what you get for not making videos. I try to ride all the time. And I'll ride in the winter, and I'll make moto vlogs if it doesn't freeze over. yes, I use my, I finger it loose so then it opens up. That's terrible. Watch me get demonetized now, even though I'm not monetizable. New Jersey 2, 50cc does not... See, why can't Houston be like that? It was like that, from what I was told. So you could just have a regular driver's license, right? In New Jersey? And just drive it around like a bicycle? I guess it's like a bicycle. Because I know there are other states that when you drive a ruckus, it's not even considered... It's considered in the class of a bicycle. You don't even need a driver's license. It doesn't need registration or insurance. It's a bicycle, which to me is crazy. I wonder if that light's too bright behind me, but that's what I get. Is it streaming better now that I moved the laptop closer to the Wi-Fi? I apologize that I put the Wi-Fi and made it far away. I was saying I spent most of my time writing and recording. Yeah, you know, the guy in Northwest Houston Minimotos, Be Prolific, or Scout, he has tons of footage and recorded stuff, but he's never released a video. Mr. Johnny Rides, you should make more videos out. You've got way more followers than I do. They're probably all, like, foaming at the mouth, just waiting for another video to come out. Any boobies? Any hobbies? I've liked boobies ever since I was a child. Or a baby. Which I hope most kids were. And any hobbies? Hobbies, yeah. I have 3D printing. I have my bikes. I have 3D design. I have going to the gym. And, of course, anything computer related. And I also work in computers too, so network administrator. It's okay. JT Logs is apologizing for saying the word boobies in the chat room. That's perfectly fine. You're totally allowed to say boobies. What else do we got going on? Speaking of 3D printing, I still have yet to figure out a part to design on the Lafon, or any bike, or anything other than the Ruckus. Maybe we can use Johnny Rides Glock mag to hang clips off the side. No, I'm sorry, not clips. I apologize. Cartridges off the side of the bike, and maybe a holster, like right here, like so you can go whoosh, whoosh. I mean, is that legal? Gotta go. Stream is breaking up and out of sync. I apologize, Mr. Tanware. I will do a better job next time, and I'll make sure that it's inside. I keep getting really bad signal, and it's my fault. I should have taken it inside. I mean, I could take it all the way inside if anyone thinks that it would improve. Does anybody want me to go ahead and move into the house? Let me know. I can do it. The office is free right now. I just have to unplug. Well, no, because then I'll have to bring the power cable, and I have to make sure I don't drop the mic again. So, meh. Sorry, Mr. Tanware. I apologize. I'll make it better next time. Can you make a 3D album for my SRT? Yes, I can. Absolutely, I can. I don't have an actual 3D design yet. Hold on. The Ruckus is too close to me. I gotta move it over. It's like keeping me from moving around, and I can't swat the mosquitoes away. There we go. That's better. Like, I'm telling you right now, there's like 6 or 7 of them just like swarming around me going, I love your blood. I want to drink your blood. I want to give you Zika and SARS or whatever else whatever else they give you. So, what else is new? I was going to try to make t-shirts and key tags. I haven't done that yet. So, hold on, because I know I've had people been asking me. I haven't done it yet. So I don't even know what design I would put on it. I'm not a very good designer guy. Hey Joe, what's up? Welcome back. Just to warn you, the stream isn't working very well, and there's a lot of delay. I keep getting about 20% loss here and there. I could try to lower the quality of the chat, but I don't think I can do that while I'm mid-stream. Output. Yeah, I don't want to mess with... See, I can't mess with it once I've started the stream. So, I apologize. I'll do better next time. Mr. Joe! Also another person who's been at, like, every live video so far. Do one with your ruckus and your album. I can do that. Before I go, you purchased the clutch. Oh, you purchased the clutch bracket. Okay, so here's the thing. The clutch bracket works with the Grom levers. The right one works with the one that you get. The left one, I had to get the bracket. But now they make one from Lafon that's fully adjustable that fits the stock brackets. But the problem is that they want $1 bazillion for that lever. It's actually a cheaper route to go with the shorty levers that I showed everyone in the video before. So you're in a better place with those levers. We can swap some stuff for these shirts. Yeah, next time I see you, Mr. Johnny Rides, we'll talk. That's cool. I wanted to make some shirts because I know some people were asking, and then key tags. Stickers I got covered because I have that vinyl cutter that I borrowed from my brother, but I'd be cool. I'd like to see someone wear a t-shirt, take a picture, and send it to me from somewhere else other than someone I know that's right next to me. It would make me feel like, not that I'm making a difference in the world, but it would make me feel like I'm entertaining and helping somebody out there who appreciates it. So, yeah. So let's see. Let's make sure the button still works. I've been having trouble with this part. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure that it works. Anyways, what else have we got going on? I really wanted to show everyone the video for Tuesday. I guess it was jumbled it up enough that it's going to make everyone really want to watch the Tuesday video. But I'm telling you, I am really getting some enjoyment out of the fun being like this. I'm gonna baby it now. Of course, now that I got a new panel on the other side, it has all the stock stickers over here again. So I have to peel them off, and I have to reprint all this stuff and put it on here again. I'm also thinking about trying to do paint. Has anyone ever painted the plastic fairings on a motorcycle before? Does it work? Is there any advice that I need? Is there anything I need to do specific? Are the handlebars on the Lafon 3/4 inch? Are you talking about the diameter of the bracket? Because the diameter of the bracket's 7/8. Yeah, Joe, sorry, it's laggy. I apologize. It's not the best. Hold on, I'll type that. Sorry, it's not the best. My Wi-Fi is bad outside today. I apologize. And if you think, oh, you know what? Everybody hold on for a second. I'm going to go. I think the Wi-Fi receiver needs to be moved. I think they moved it back into a better. If you could hold on just 1 second, I'll be right back. And yes, it is 7/8. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. I moved the Wi-Fi thing up. Okay, so here's the story. The Wi-Fi router is only in one room, only because that's where the guy wired it, and I don't have Ethernet throughout my house, so I left it there. So the office, it sits in the office, so whenever we need it to work outside, we take it and we put it outside of the office on a chair, and then we get better signal. And then whenever, you know, we need to close the door, we put it back in the office. So someone put it back inside the office. So hopefully we don't get any more weird stuff. Because right now it's a constant 22% fail. Anyways, I'm sorry. Where are we at on chat? The audio lag is serious. I believe you have to use the adhesion promoter on plastic. Do I have to like scuff it or sand it or anything like that, or clean it with like, I don't know, rubbing alcohol or isopropyl or something like that? Yeah, if I restart the stream, I have to rebuild the entire video again, and it doesn't work that way, or it won't let me work that way. But I changed the router position, so let me know if it sounds any better or if it works a little bit better. We're just gonna have to go with it for now. Video is gone. Is it? Oh shoot, it is. Hey, I'm back. Sorry for the lag. I apologize. It's still lagging, I guess. I'm gonna run the risk of going inside. So come with me. I'll bring you inside the house. Hold on. It's still lagging. You're coming with me. Don't worry, guys. You're gonna come with me. I'm gonna take the laptop. You're coming with me. I'm gonna take the laptop back in the house. Don't worry, guys. You're gonna come with me. All right, I'm moving in the house. Here we go. It's an adventure. Okay, I'm in the office. Close the door. Move my work laptop out of the way. All right. Tell me if that's better. Is that better? I'm inside. Okay, now I'm plugging in an Ethernet cable into the laptop. There. So there should be no excuse for my speed or my frames being dropped. So is it getting better? You have to. I'm gonna apologize for the office being super messy. My wife uses this office now. You can see there's my brother's Turbo Civic up here, and then there's my old Miata a picture of it. I ran the Houston Marathon, and there's some running stickers. There's a bike rack up on the wall. There's a bunch of old defunct computers behind me. Anyone wants any old computers, let me know, because I got tons of them. I'm going to turn the fan on, too. You know what? I'm glad that there was lag. You know why I'm glad that there was lag? Because now I'm not getting eaten by mosquitoes. But now I forgot my drink outside. Great. Hold on, let me get my son. Aiden! 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 Can you give me a glass of tea, please? Thank you. Not yet. Okay, my kids want to know if it's time for bed. And I told them not yet. Because it's only 8:06 and their bedtime is 8:30. Anyways, so where are we at? The lag is built. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and disconnect and then restart again? Because if I restart, I have to rebuild the live stream all the way. I am connected wired. Hold on. Why is it not? Oh, it's connected wired and wireless right now. What would happen if I disconnected the Wi-Fi and went straight up with the wired? Anyways, this is as good as it's gonna get for now. I'm sorry. I haven't seen any other errors come across in a little bit. So, what else do we got going on, guys? Here's my snowball mic. I'm gonna interview you guys. What do you think? What's going on? Who's got something interesting? I didn't know that JT Vlogs had a big giant motorcycle, which is cool. We're gonna do a Halloween ride on what am I doing? A Halloween ride, and on the 27th of October so far is what everyone's kind of deciding on. So I think the last time we talked about this, everyone told me that I should dress up as a Whataburger guy. But I don't want to dress up as a Whataburger guy if I'm not driving the Whataburger the car. So I might be driving the Lafon, since everyone else is driving their cool bikes. There's got to be something I can do. What happens if I restart my session? No. Stream. See, none of it's changeable. I can't change the bit rate or anything. I'm sorry. Next time I'll just start from the inside. Power Rangers. The Red Ranger. So if I ride the Lafon, then I could be the Red Ranger. That would be interesting. Although, I guess I could temporarily paint my helmet red with dinosaur teeth on it. I wish. Okay, so it is. I see what you're talking about. I'm watching my live stream, and I see what you're talking about. Okay, so it is. I see what you're talking about. I'm watching my live stream, and I see what you're talking about. Okay, so it is. I see what you're talking about. Thanks.
Guys,
No. Alright, my son brought me some tea. And there's people in this channel right now that are diligently listening. And my live stream is, like, terrible right now. I'm going to YouTube to check out my live video. Alright, my son brought me some tea. And there's people in this channel right now that are diligently listening. The question was asked, did I have the stainless pipes? Yes, I got the stainless pipe, and it is amazing. The sound that comes out of it is just spectacular. I'm very impressed with the way that the stainless steel exhaust. And then of course, then the exhaust part is a slip-on. I went ahead and took off the baffle, and the baffle, once I took the baffle off, it just sounds amazing. It's spectacular. The way it sounds all grunty, and I guess what I want to say is it sounds like a big bike. Let me know if that fixed the stream. I'm trying to mess with some settings, and it said that it fixed it, but we'll see. Now, it depends on where you get the exhaust from. It might be too expensive if you buy it from some dealership, because I don't think there's any set price. I think it's just set for your dealer. I know the cost of it isn't what they sell it for, and there's a pretty big markup, and it depends on where you get it from. I did talk to the American Lafon, and they said that you can directly go to them, and they'll find a place you can order it from to bring to your bike, especially if you ordered yours in mail order and you didn't get it that way. I have the pipes and rear trunk on order. The performance any better? Okay, so I've only tried it with the baffle. Without the baffle, not with the baffle. Maybe back pressure would make me go faster, or have more mid-range. I don't know. But right now, Mr. Tanware or Mrs., I'm telling you now, I can go all the way to 9,000 RPM easily, and not go wide open throttle in 5th gear. Like, I had still more to go. I don't know how that's different. I don't know how that happened. It's never been like that, but most of the time whenever I'm on the freeway, at some point in time, I'm wide open throttle trying to go up a hill or keep up with traffic or something like that when I'm on the freeway specifically. So yeah, it's a power. Oh, and then don't forget, whenever you do the exhaust and the intake, to also jet your carb up. We've had this conversation before, but because they come lean from the factory to pass emissions. Anyways, what else we got going on? Next week, we don't know where the Minimoto meet is. I gotta put the tachometer on the Ruckus. I'm still gonna ride the Ruckus to work. I don't want to drive the Lafon every day. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the old pipe has 2 catalytic converters in it, from what I've been told. The new one doesn't. It's graduated, and it goes all the way. It's just amazing, the little sections that it has, and then it graduates and graduates. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it gets to the exhaust pipe. And it's not a crushed bent pipe. It's mandrel bent, so the diameter, the inner diameter, all the way through is the same, and it increases until it gets all the way to the exhaust. To me, it sounds great. And then I believe I'm also getting a lot of performance out of it at the same time. Hold on, I'm going to check my stream. And then those pegs, I love those pegs. They're pretty good. Reason being is because I was so tired of hitting my foot on the ground and using like 70% of the tire width. So now I can actually lean the bike all the way over and get good use out of the bike and be able to turn it. Let's see. So I think I can fix my stream because I accidentally left Photoshop open, and I can close some other things. Maybe it's eating up memory or eating up processor. I didn't mean to leave Photoshop open. My bad. What else is going on in my computer? See, look, you guys get to do some, like, little troubleshooting with me. Yeah, Photoshop was... What's eating up CPU then? Nothing. Streamlabs. It's all Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the one eating all the CPU. Of course it's going to eat all the CPU. Caesar, what do you do for a living? I'm assuming that's what that means. I am a system administrator 2 for an oil and gas company. Also do knock work for watching remote sites for remote pressure vessels and remote offices to keep them connected. Basically, and do system security for internal shares and internal security to file shares, email, mailboxes, and stuff like that. Pretty much a Windows administrator. I also do all of the Linux security patching and a semi-Linux system administrator. It's very boring to talk about. It's very fun to do. It's kind of like golf. Golf is boring to watch, but I'm sure it's super fun to play for those people that are playing it. I'm not a golf buddy. Yeah, I work in IT. That's exactly what I work in. I used to work as I used to work for a company where I did consulting for smaller companies. It was exciting. I liked it, but it didn't pay nearly as well as oil and gas pays. And the benefits were not as great either. What does everybody else do for a living? Someone tell me what you do on a day in to bring home bacon. Or if you don't like bacon, then bring home, I don't know, tofu. Or, I don't know, if I say anything else, I'll be accused of being racist. Yeah, golf. I guess there's people at work that love to play golf, and they're super excited about it. I don't see how you... I mean, I guess you hit a ball, and then you go get it, and then you go do something else, and then you drive a cart around. I guess the golf cart's fun. I would imagine the golf cart's fun. Yes, Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon is just ham slices. Social media marketing and lower your bills. Make money when you want. Also work on bikes on the side. Oh, you do social media marketing? Cool. That actually sounds like fun. Now that I've been in the world of YouTube and stuff like that, this, if you can grow a channel big enough and then it just do what you like, do what you love, and then talk to people about what you like to do. I mean, I get to have all my IT stuff because I have to do all the setup and everything. Then I get my fun with my bikes. I get to do the vlog. Yeah, that would be a dream, but we'll see. At 500 subscribers. Oh, I have 500. When did that happen? 500. Oh, 502. Woot! I didn't even know I had 502. When I had 502 subscribers, you know, it'll be a while till I get there, but this is all for fun and enjoyment. That's all I want to do is enjoy what I'm doing. Joe Dirt, electrician. That is some dangerous work. I do not do any of the electrical in my house for the simple fact that I've watched too many YouTube videos of people shocking the crap out of themselves. And I'm pretty sure they're staged, but yeah. When I was a kid, I took apart a Christmas tree bulb with the two little wires, and I was a little kid. I wanted to make the light bulb light up, and I didn't have a battery, so I stuck the two copper ends into an electrical outlet. And then another time, I remember sticking 2 pennies, trying to see if I can make an arc between the 2 pennies. So I put wire and pennies, and yeah, it was not... I'm not
I won't do that again. My dealer wants $150 for the pipe and $125. Okay, $150 for that exhaust is a deal. I'm telling you now, the quality of that exhaust is amazing. AF. It is amazing. That's a deal. Most people I talk to say the dealers are wanting like $305 for it, and I know that it doesn't cost $305 for that. JT Vlogs, engineer at CW. What is CW? Hold on. What is CW and engineer meaning what? Like electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, electromechanical? What is CW? I'd like to know. Because engineering, because if I could all go back and do it again, I would have went to some type of mechanical engineering or anything like that, because it amazes me. And of course back then it wasn't as cool as it is now, because now you have all that 3D rendering and sandbox physics and all that stuff, so you don't even have to make anything. You can design stuff and then have it work in a sandbox environment before you ever build it. It's super cool. Let's see. Garrett said Canadian bacon. Oh, Joe said warehouse supervisor. That's a big job. If it's a big warehouse, that's a hard job. Trust me. I've talked to people about it before. Golf is not fun unless you... Okay, yes. And you know what? People who play golf drive around in a cart drinking beer the whole time. So if anyone is here from before, is the stream a little bit better? I'm still getting errors. And there's nothing I can really do about the errors. I can try to disconnect the Wi-Fi. Let me check and make sure and see how everything is connected at the moment. Is my network connection on? Local area connection. Yeah, my local area connection is connected. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to turn off my Wi-Fi and see if that fixes the problem, because I am connected to the thing. Is this the beta version? Yes, it is the beta version. Someone told me I should just go to OBS instead of using Streamlabs OBS, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Disconnecting Wi-Fi. Okay. That was a bad idea. It didn't work. Hopefully I'm still streaming. That was a bad idea. It didn't fix anything. Hopefully I'm still streaming. Maybe it fixed some of the lag now. You never know. A little bit of a connection reset might fix something sometimes. Yeah, it's version 0.9.8. So I'm thinking that's still beta, because it's still not 1. Version 1 point something 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 should be the final version. Mr. Tanware, since you're the biggest critic, is it better now? Is it running a little bit better? Am I at least somewhat synchronized now? Mr. Tanware, since you're the biggest critic. From what I can tell, my voice is doing good, as far as it's only like 4 seconds, 5 seconds after I talk. It's my video that's having a problem. No, but it's faster. Okay, well, Next time I'll make sure that I'm wired in, and I'm in the office. Because last time I was in the garage, it was pretty good. But now it's not that great. But anyways, what else we got going on? Let's see. I'm on N? Not draft N. Hold on. I don't even know. What am I? Adapter settings, Wi-Fi. No, it is advanced N. I don't know what that means. I'm so far behind on technologies as far as what speeds and stuff like that now. When I worked at Fry's, I used to have it all the time. Yeah, I would reset it, but I only got like 30 minutes left, and you don't have to watch my face. You can listen to me, and we can talk. Zaxby's wings. I like the boneless and tongue torch, not nuclear. It's just enough spice. Yeah, it does. It does. That was where I was reading the adapter. Where I was reading you the adapter, I was reading the adapter from here is N, and then of course I'm using the AT&T wireless, so I'm pretty sure it's N also, or at least I hope it is. It's been replaced recently. But yeah, Zaxby's is pretty good. I always get wings and things. It's the one that comes with chicken strips, French fries, and then some wings and some ranch. It's probably not the best thing for you to eat for as far as health goes, but it sure does taste good and it makes me happy. So I guess that's important. So I've had a pretty good amount of people in here the entire time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. I can't tell if anyone's liking it because even from my cell phone, it won't show me who's liked the video because I have to refresh or reconnect to see it. I'll start doing some Lafon moto vlogs again. So if you want to see more of those will be coming out. Because I have it now, just for the simple fact that I have that to drive. I'll be in Florida in December, and I'll be in Vegas possibly in mid-October, starting October 10th. So if you're in Vegas and you want to meet up, cool. I may not have a bike with me in Vegas, but definitely meet up somewhere and hang out. Let's see. The Ruckus is doing well. There's a guy that owns a Ruckus around here, and he can only go like 35 miles per hour. And at a meet once, I tore apart his variator and put some lighter weights in there. But yeah, but he still has a stock exhaust. But he took the airbox out, so that's kind of weird. I'm gonna try it later. Keep it up. It's fun having a vlogger nearby. Haha, cool. I went to the gym and in good health. Yes, cool. Yes, it is DSL. It is DSL, and of course, it's a reseller of AT&T. So, my internet provider is a reseller of AT&T. Now, everyone craps on DSL. I personally like DSL because it's dedicated bandwidth between you and the colo, or wherever the aggregator is for your internet. It's not shared bandwidth like other stuff, like cable and all that stuff. But of course, with cable, they provide so much bandwidth. But I'd rather have my own dedicated bandwidth. I don't know. and plus it was cheap. My internet's like $35 a month, and it's only like 20 meg up. No, 5 meg up, 20 down. So don't make fun of me. I have like 100 people living in my home, and I'm the only one who works. So, you know, $35 internet is just the right amount of internet for me. All right, thanks, man. I'll see you next time, Mr. JT Vlogs. So, in other news, yeah, I mean, 520 or 20 down, 5 up is not that bad. It's just every single thing in the house connects to the internet. Like, there's like 2 other computers. I'm sure that they're playing games. There's 2 other Xboxes because the kids are playing they're playing versus each other or with each other in Fortnite. And then there's a little girl who's using the Wii U playing online video games with that too. And then there's another TV where Megan, the young lady who's my wife's cousin, she's also watching Netflix, Plex, or anything. Now, she's watching Plex, then I know she's eating a lot of bandwidth. So there's a lot of people eating bandwidth. Like, a lot. And then who knows what games they're downloading on the Xbox right now, because we have that Game Pass, so maybe they have like 5 games queued and they're downloading us also. You have over 140 devices on cable, 20, 30. Now, when you say 40 devices, is that your home, or are you an IT guy too, and that's like an office? Because that just seems like a lot of devices. And it depends on what those devices are streaming. If they're all on Netflix at the same time, then that's going to eat some bandwidth. And I don't know if you're familiar with... Oh, that's your house? Wow. Wow, like, is your coffee machine connected to the internet too? That's a lot of devices. Well, no, if you think about it. So if there's 5 people in your home, and they all have laptops and cell phones, then all their cell phones and laptops are connected. So that's already 15. Plus any other device that sits in the house, like set-top boxes and whatever. Anyways, yeah, there still could be a lot. Yeah, there'd still be a lot. Plus any security devices, and then your if you have a Nest or cameras, streaming cameras in your home for your security system. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I wish I had 235. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to upgrade my internet in the next few months. Mr. Tanware, you have encouraged me to upgrade my internet at home. And then also buy something to distribute Wi-Fi better throughout my home. Because it's 3,200 square feet. Is that what it is? Yeah, something like that. And it's pretty wide spread out. See, 5 computers, 5 tablets, 5 cell phones. And then maybe they have smartwatches. I doubt anyone has a PDA anymore. Or maybe they have... And then all the other devices. Yeah, see, okay. See, I can understand 40 devices. Does anyone have a Wi-Fi? Have you anyone seen those new Samsung refrigerators that have Wi-Fi that can, like, tell you when you're out of milk? Like, I guess there's a spot that's for milk, and it can, like, see how much milk is in there, or if it's gone, or eggs, or something. It just seems... I love technology. Don't get me wrong, because I work in technology, but there's a limit to before technology starts taking over common sense in the home. I like it because it has the big board, and then you can put like a calendar, and then there's things that, you know, you can see people's schedules and what's happening for the day. I like that. Of course, I could probably just build that one if I just had like an extra computer monitor and like maybe some type of Raspberry Pi interface, and go to some website that might have some type of calendar thing. I'm sure there's a way of doing it without having to buy a whole refrigerator. Although the refrigerator is cool and I want it, and if I had the money, I'd buy it. So, what else do we got going on? I ran into the problem again in the Lafon where it tells me that I'm out of gas. I forgot, it's been so long since I've driven it, but it tells me that I'm out of gas. And I went to go to the gas tank and fill it up, and I only filled up with 0.7 gallons, so I still had well over half a tank of gas left still, so that stinks. Has anyone noticed that down here on the side it says, oh, that's the subscriber goal, but this number hasn't changed since my first stream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that later on. It's useless and it's not updating. And then in the chat window right here, I'm gonna put a colored background behind it so I can see it a little bit better. I'm starting to rely on that window to talk to people instead of the chat window built into the Streamlabs. It's still telling me that... Okay, the last time it says I had dropped frames was 11 minutes ago, so I guess my connection's getting better. Man, me and Tanware are having a great conversation here, guys. I feel like you're technical in some way. Let me scroll up. Did it say that you were a tech guy? Because you're definitely following troubleshooting steps in what you're doing, trying to find out the source, trying to find out the hardware, trying to find out the bandwidth, trying to find out Joe Dirt. I've been back and forth. Yeah, well, it's good. Good to see Joe Dirt. Everyone, Joe Dirt has been at like every live chat that I've had so far, or live stream. So, you get a medal. Wish I had medals. I guess in Streamlabs, if you click on that link that's at the top, there's a way that you can register so that when you show up in the stream, I can give you statuses. You know how, say, your name is blue, it can come up as a different color, or I can make you a chat admin, or there's like promotions I can give you and stuff like that. I don't really find it that it's important right now, but I do know that one thing, this coming Friday I'm gonna buy a new webcam, because this built-in HD webcam in this laptop is absolutely terrible. In my field, it doesn't. If it doesn't, big hammer. Yes, I've talked to people before, and they call crowbars and hammers a persuasion tool. Ruck Squad, how's your ruck build going? After the valve adjustment that, like, I really seriously spent some time, like, I would adjust it, turn the crank over a few times, adjust it again, measure, crank, measure, crank, measure, crank. I did that a whole bunch, and then cleaned out the variator and cleaned off the sliders, cleaned up everything, put in different weights. Now it's running like a top. To me, it sounds like it's running better than it ever has since I've owned it. So, it's going good. I did get the tachometer, but I haven't had a chance to install it yet because I've been very preoccupied with bringing the Lafon back into my garage again and driving around, since it's got a whole bunch of new mod parts on it, so I wanted to see how they would react. But thank you for asking, Ruck Squad, and welcome to the channel. I don't think I've ever seen your name in here before. Problem is HD can considered 480p, but usually a minimum of 720p. Yeah, I remember remember they used to have 1080i and 1080p and 720i, interlaced and non-interlaced or something like that. Young Red 601, thank you for being happy that the LaFawn's back. Hey, do you guys want me to try that video again? Do you think it'll work? The video with the I'm sorry, the preview for the season finale of the season. Let me know if you want me to try it again. I'll play a little bit of it and for like the intro and stuff, and then I'll stop it and you let me know if it played pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and try it now. Give it just a second. Tell me if it sounds good. If it doesn't sound good, then I won't try it again.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Small Engine Velocity and the Season 1 Ender episode. I thought I would end it with this piece of news, and that news is that the LaFawn is back. It is in my driveway.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I killed it. Obviously, it was very unsynced. I don't know how to make it work right, so I apologize. Let's get back to the conversation. Ruck Squad, first time watching you live. Love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you. Since the LaFawn was broken, I made a whole ton of Ruckus videos, and to be honest with you, everybody, like 80% of my channel views is Ruckus videos. Yes, because everybody, because obviously there's more Ruckus owners than LaFawn owners. LaFawn has only had this motorcycle out for like a year and a half. I do get a lot of views, and I do come up pretty high on the rankings with the LaFawn videos, but the Ruckus videos by far produce the most watched minutes, the most questions, the most views, the most likes, like way more than any of the other videos I make. I want to make more top videos about the Ruckus and stuff like that, and even the LaFawn, but I can't think. I don't want to make 5 things I hate about the LaFawn. I mean the Ruckus or the LaFawn. I don't really want to go in a negative direction. I did want to make a video like top 5 mods for the Ruckus that you should not do. That might work. Because, you know, there are some things that you should just simply just not do on the Ruckus. And it's amazing how much money I've spent just so I can go, I think, a total of 7 miles per hour faster so far. Only 7. I mean, I've gotten as fast as 49 miles per hour just by out of sheer luck, and weather conditions and road conditions were perfect. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Ruck Squad. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I'm glad that I'm providing entertainment and hopefully knowledge. And hopefully all the stuff I put out there people. Now, there was like one guy, as a matter of fact, I'm going to try to show it to you. Let me find it first before I go to the page. There was a guy who had a comment on one of the videos about the Honda Ruckus. Let's see. Here it is. Let's switch. Alright, desktop mode. So, the 5 reasons to buy a Honda Ruckus. Number 5, buy a Ruckus because you have a gun to your head. You buy a Ruckus and set it on fire and watch it melt. You want to buy a POS so Ruckus fits the bill. You buy a Ruckus because it beats riding a goat, or does it? And then number 1, you reason to buy a Ruckus as there isn't one. So that's, to me, that was pretty funny. Got some entertainment. I got some entertainment value out of that. Port and polish the Ruck. I want to. Once I get another bike, then yeah, I will probably port and polish, put a more aggressive cam, stronger springs, and better valves. Which, who knows what that'll get me, but it'll definitely make a rock solid motor. And I can drive it to work forever. What does it say? What all work did they do to my Lifan? Young Red, they replaced my levers with the KP Moto Club levers. Now, when I say KP Moto Club, that means the Lifan part. They're made by Lifan. The levers, they're fully adjustable. They come out and in, they come up and down, and they fit on the stock brackets. You don't have to buy aftermarket brackets or anything. They'll fit on the stock brackets. Oh, and then they break. So let's say you drop your bike, the lever will flip up. Keep in mind, there's a whole video on Tuesday coming out on this, and it's got close-ups of all these parts. I got the rear set, or the new pegs, the racing set. It puts the pegs up and back, so you're in a much more sport bike riding position. And then it also puts you in race gearing, so it's 1 up, 4 down, which is backwards, because they had to flip the pedal. That's how far the pedal goes back. They had to flip the shifter all the way around, and now it's all the way towards the back where your feet are. But now I can turn my bike with confidence, not knowing I'm going to drag my pegs all over the ground. Amen to that. Amen to that. I also got the exhaust, which is a stainless steel exhaust with sections graduated to a larger diameter all the way towards the back, with a great exhaust, and also comes with a baffle. I took the baffle out, and it sounds wonderful. I wanted it to be as loud as possible. I don't know why. I just wanted to be loud because it just sounds cool that way. It makes me feel like I'm on a big bike. They got you in MotoGP shift. Yes. If that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. But it flipped it around, and I love how my feet are back and up, and then I can just put my tippy toes on it whenever I'm cruising, and to me it's easier to ride. It's less of a straight up sitting position and more of a, like, your legs are, as if this is the front of the bike, more like your legs are up, and then like a European riding position, like when you see, I guess, on one of those BMW bikes. I just like the way you sit on it now. I took it on the freeway and it was very comfortable. Too bad that I can't drive it on the freeway all the time. Although now that I have the exhaust, the jetting, and the intake, Mr. Youngred, you weren't here earlier. It's got a lot more mid-range and power, like a lot. Like I was on the freeway, and not once did I have it wide open throttle, because I was going to redline it in 5th gear, like way past 9,000. So I think I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna go back to the 35T, or I'm gonna buy a 36T to put on the back, so I'm not redlining it, and I can get a little bit more speed out of it now that I got the power to push that gear. Because that's the problem I had before, is I didn't have the power to push the gear, and it just kept. It wouldn't. I mean, 5th gear became useless with the stock intake and exhaust and jetting. Well, thank you for asking, because I'm enjoying talk. That's pretty much the subject of the day, because that's going to be the season premiere video. It's not season premiere, season finale video. Is that the season premiere video is going to be a moto vlog, the first time riding the Lifan to work, and maybe a group ride. Who knows? I'm really enjoying it. I also want to ride the Ruckus because it's faster now, and I feel like that if I do the shaved drive face on the shaft, so that the belt can to get a little bit closer. Because I'm running the regular one right now, the regular drive face. If I put the other one in, so I can get the belt closer to run so the belt will go a little higher. I'm wondering if I can get like maybe a mile per hour or 2 or 3 faster. It'd be exciting. To me, it's wonderful to go that fast on a Ruckus. And and has anyone ever noticed, whoever owns a Ruckus, going 45 miles per hour on a Ruckus and going 45 miles per hour on a bicycle or a motorcycle, they don't feel the same. It does not feel the same at all. When I'm going 45 on a Ruckus, it feels like I'm going like 90. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm so close to the ground or so low, or my tires are so stiff, and maybe it's because I'm so high on another bike. Yeah, I was considering making the video unlisted and then giving certain people the link to it, and then just and making it public on Tuesday, but that's too much trouble. I'm just gonna let it come out on Tuesday. You'll see it. It's got a lot of cool stuff. I got a lot of close-ups on the rear set so that you can see how many screw adjustments where you can change ever so slightly the position of the pedal, the peg, versus the lever. Like, you can just move it in all these different directions. I can already tell you the brake side, the rear brake, I need to move it down more because I can't hold my ankle like that position too long. I have to turn my foot sideways and hang it off. So if I want to cover the brake, which, yeah, and I haven't tried to do any wheelies or anything with this set yet. I want to get used to riding the bike first again. How many times do I have to keep getting used to the same bike over and over again? Jojo says, he said port and polish. Yes, that is on my list of things to do, but I want to make sure that I have plenty of backup vehicles before I take apart that motor. I'd like to do a compression test on the Ruckus to make sure that I'm getting the right compression, because it doesn't. Everyone else who has a Ruckus says they go faster with the same type of mods, and I'm just starting to think that, because I believe my bike is up to like 4,000 or 5,000 miles on there, and it's a 2011, and I feel like running open carb has probably been putting dirt, and I don't know. Who knows? I just want to get an endoscope in there and look, and then run a compression test to make sure it's running good. With the LaFon, that'd be cool too. I wonder if there's a 4-valve head that I can put on there, or a BBK, a big bore kit. I doubt it, but or stiffer springs, or maybe I can balance and lighten the rockers. Who knows? There's also stuff there. I found a LaFon 250cc motor that I could fit, I believe is a direct swap that I could fit in there, but that's like $700 and a risk because no one's done it before, so I'd be the first person to do it. And then it's not a huge horsepower gain. For example, my LaFon 150cc is like 12.5 horsepower, and I think that 250cc was like 17, 18. I feel like I could get that same type of horsepower with just machining the motor and porting and polishing it. Anyways, what else is everybody else going on? Let's check the video, make sure it's still streaming right. 150cc is like 12.5 horsepower. 17. Okay. Yeah, the video is still lagging compared to compared to... I don't understand it because it says there's no dropped frames anymore. I don't get it. This stream is like not anywhere near as good as the last streams that I had going. And again, I want to apologize to anyone. The next time I run a stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and start in this room to make it and just start off right. My bad. I apologize. Let's see. Where's my laptop battery at? Uh-oh. Okay, well, I got about 5 more minutes because I got about 12 minutes left on my battery. And when I moved into the garage, I left it outside. Anyways, it's supposed to end at 9. So, what else? Oh, I'm wearing the wrong shirt. This is my wife's shirt. See, it says OXCHILT. This is my wife's Mini Moto shirt. Northwest Houston Mini Motos. Which I believe Johnny Rides is the one who did this. With Stay Riding. Because look, Stay Riding is on this shoulder. Stay riding, stay riding. Anyways, I'm trying to get channel shirts if anyone who's just now joining in, and then key tags, and maybe I can sell them or I can use them as giveaways. So I'm gonna build a video editing PC from leftover parts from my friends, and then I have a friend who's giving me a really good deal on some 30-inch Dell monitors. You should put a mini fatty wheel. You should put a mini fatty wheel on your Ruckus. Lighten the stock grip more on your road. You might go faster. I want to do a mini fatty. I don't know if you know Chris Hadley or whatever his name is. I think it's Hadley from the Honda Ruckus group on Facebook. He got the mini fatty rim and he's going to put a tire on it. And I want to see what it looks like. Like, I have the Password JDM 6.5-inch stretch. I want to see what it looks like on there. It looks like it would be cool. And be smaller, probably get me some more spinning. I don't know, we'll see. Do you ever plan on putting a bigger motor in the Ruckus? I was completely torn between getting a GY6 motor in it, and I can't say GY6 motors suck because they're in China, because my other bike is made in China, so it's pretty hypocritical of me to say that I don't like those crappy ass Chinese engines. But I'm not gonna go to a 150cc in that particular Ruckus. If I do a 150cc GY6 swap in it, I'm gonna buy a whole nother bike that may have a bad motor or something, and then do a GY6 swap in that, and have a Get motor and a GY6 swap one. I intend to build a motorcycle collection in my garage, and I'd be able to ride many different bikes whenever I want to. And that's my hobby. Just like 3D printers. At one point in time, I think I had 6 3D printers. Can you imagine 6 3D printers printing at something at the same time? Anyways, I want to see what this mini fatty looks like on my friend's bike before I make a decision. Because it does look super cool. It's really something that I really would like to do on the bike. Anyways, does anyone have anything left to ask? It is 9 o'clock. I don't have very much battery left in this laptop, and I don't want it to die on me in the middle of a conversation. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I don't know how many likes I got on this video, but if you like the video, I really appreciate it. Let's see where I'm at. No, I'm at the same number of likes as I was before. It hasn't changed. Aww. It's okay. I know you guys are out there probably washing dishes and listening to me talk at the same time. So, alright, well, that seems to be it. I am going to go ahead and put a nail in it and be done. I will live stream again on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Of course, more people join like the moment I'm about to go out. eBay has a dish rim for, oh, and it comes with the hub. Hey, hold on. Can you email CEASAR@sevproductions.com? That link. Can you email me that link for that hub, the rim and hub? That'd be awesome. Have a great evening. Next time, try AC on the laptop as well as CPU. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Maybe when I was in the garage, it was burning up because it was really hot outside. I mean, it's Texas, for crying out loud. It's gonna be hot. So maybe I was causing too much heat. It's causing the machine to run slower than it is. I wish I could go back and just went ahead and started in the office and connected directly to Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi from the garage. But you know, this is a channel about bikes, so you figure that would be the best time is to be in the garage to do it. Thank you, Ruck Squad. Joe, I'll see you next time. Tanware, thank you for your consulting with my stuff. I will try to get an upgrade on my internet. Show you those decals. You haven't seen it? It's the logo. It's this logo right here in the corner. That's the decal. Thanks, Joe. Sorry, Young Red. I'll see you at the next live. And Joe, I think just in case it's one of you guys, I was supposed to mail out stickers, and I put stickers in envelopes, and I put them in the outbox at work, and then on Friday when I was leaving, they were still in the outbox. So whatever guy that walks around picking up the mail for the outbox never picked them up. So hopefully they'll go out on Monday. No, man, the ones you sent me. Hold on, you sent me the. Hold on, everybody. I gotta show everybody this real quick. Okay, I run the risk of my battery being dead, but it's for a good cause. Hold on, I gotta show pictures of the stickers that Joe sent me. If they got uploaded into my pewter. There it is. Check it out. Oh wait, I gotta switch first. Hold on. Ready, and check it out. Okay, so this one isn't lined up perfectly. Oh, wait. Jake went and sent me an email about him buying Whataburger, and it's over an hour away, and he got to eat it. Thank you for sharing your Whataburger experiences. There you go. Tell me that doesn't look cool. And then the 49, the color is very close to the Ruckus one. And already I've had people say, where did you get that sticker? That's awesome. Because, I mean, they have 600 RR. They have 250 RR. This is a Honda. There's a 1000 RR. Why not a 49 RR? Thank you very much, Joe, for the cool stickers. It's pretty awesome. Oh, sorry, man. Did you see the sticker? Did anyone see the stickers that he made? I tried to show it on the screen. Hold on. I guess whenever I switch from switch to desktop mode, it starts to lag for everybody. Hold on. Did you not see? Yeah, they were cool, dude. And I'll guarantee I'll put them in a video. I recorded some video of it, and I wanted to show it to everybody. So, anyways, oh, you saw them? Yeah, see, it showed up on the screen. That's good. I guess because it's super delayed or whatever the heck. Anyways, the next time I promise I'll get it to run better. Even if I have to go somewhere else, to someone else's house to stream, I will do it. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, people love that sticker. People have asked me about that sticker already. Anyone who at least knows Hondas has asked me about that sticker. Anyways, I am at 7% battery on my laptop. I apologize. It's time for me to go. I will see everybody next time. Thank you, Joe, for the stickers. Young Red, I'll see you next time in the chat. Hold on. And Tanware, I'll see you next time, hopefully. Ruck Squad, thank you for liking my videos. Who else we got? I guess, oh, JT Vlogs took off already. I think Garrett might still be here. Anyways, Garrett, if you can hear me, I'll see you next time, too. Johnny Rides, I don't know if you're still in here. Johnny Rides is a cool guy. Check out his channel. If you ever go to YouTube, type in Johnny Rides. He's got some cool stuff. He also runs Grom Squad, and Grom Babes is a product line that he has. It's pretty cool. Joe Dirt, yay. You rock. And I think I lost some other people earlier on, but because of the lag. But I'll make it better next time. Anyways, thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. Hold out for that video on Tuesday for the Lafon. Tomorrow will be a Ruckus video. Oh yeah, a pretty funny Ruckus video too. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see everybody next time.